Hello everyone, my name is George Haas. Today I'll be talking about a business current event, IHOP changing their name from International House of Pancakes to IHOB, International House of Burgers. Doing this was a rebrand strategy for the restaurant itself all over the nation, and this included owners as well as franchisee owners, so IHOP, or now IHOB, as a whole entity. There was no really say in the rebranding. Say you were a franchisee owner, you couldn't object to this and say, no, I want to keep IHOP as my original name, which I thought would have been a great idea, but we'll delve into that in a minute. IHOP changed their name to IHOB, as you can see, changing the logo, the smile, our happy IHOP logo, to an IHOB logo, because they were rolling out with 7 new burgers to their menu. IHOB came out with 7 new burgers. 3, I'll just name 3 off the top of my head. One was a big brunch burger. The second one was a cowboy barbecue burger. The third one was a mushroom and Swiss burger. So burgers that we've all heard of before, and just pretty much a standard menu change. The reason they were doing this was to draw in not a new crowd of people, but more people in their off-peak hours during the business week. Generally speaking, their peak hours are during the weekend, morning of Sunday, Saturday, as well as early hours, because they're open 24 hours, can draw in a big crowd of people leaving bars and just having some late night food, good breakfast food, which was great breakfast food. This was a temporary change, and as I said a moment ago, they did this to launch the 7 burgers coming out. The day that they did this launch, they have a foot traffic app that IHOP uses in order to track the amount of people coming in their restaurant and the amount of people leaving their restaurant. And it is pretty interesting because I feel like all restaurants and all places that want to track the revenue and the amount of business they're getting should have one of these. They specifically paid attention to the foot tracking app whenever they did the launch. I believe it was the first week and a half. Long story short, there was an increase the day of the launch, the name change launch, and the rollout of the 7 new burgers. There was an increase of 4.6% in male customers, male sales. There was a decrease of 2.2% in female customers as a whole. And this was also recorded by the Census Bureau for IHOP. They have an IHOP Census Bureau that tracks people coming in, tracks people coming out, as well as this foot traffic app. It all ties together into one entity, and that's how they determine their percentages, increase in sales, decrease in sales, for male, female, however you have you, age group, and whatever. It's actually very interesting. It also caused a huge uproar on social media, people freaking out, saying, what is IHOP doing? Changing their name from IHOP, International House of Pancakes, which everybody loved, the big old fluffy pancakes. You'd see the commercials, the syrup, mouth-watering, making me hungry right now, to the IHOB, which is just kind of a standard burger, and no offense to IHOP, their burgers somewhat looked like a burger you'd get at Hardee's or something like that. Long story short, and a conclusion that I can draw from the whole thing is that IHOP doing this rebranding and marketing strategy, yes, it was a smart ploy to roll out with some burgers and change up their menu item for sure. Do I think that it was a good idea for them to change their name as a whole? No. We've seen other restaurants do that, small chain restaurants such as Taco Bell roll out with their little breakfast burritos and have some success with doing it, but you do not see them change their name from Taco Bell to, I don't know what you would even call it, Taco Burger or Taco Burrito or whatever they change their menu item to. I feel like IHOP's name sticks. I think it's been around for now, as of 2018, it's been 60 years. They celebrated their 60-year anniversary as a company, and with this celebration, they changed their name to IHOP. To me, it's kind of confusing. I feel they should have stuck to their original branding strategy and name. I feel that it was a good, strong brand before. I feel like this rebranding of their name and this rollout of the burger should have been done more subtly. I feel like they would have kept more of their female customers rather than decreasing the sales of female customers by 2.2%. I feel like their male customers would have still increased because they had more options and more variety on the menu now with burgers being rolled out, and I feel like the men would have still stayed, and if not anything, would have seen a higher increase, more than 4.6%, with the males on the day of the launch if their name was still just IHOP. Just subtly do it, keeping things simple. If it's not broke, don't fix it. The company's been around for 60 years. I feel like IHOP is a strong brand name. I feel like rebranding a name 60 years after a company has already strongly established a brand name is foolish, and I feel that If anything, time will tell, but I feel that IHOP should have stuck with IHOP, and International House of Burgers will end up being a flop. That is my personal opinion, but we will find out shortly. Thank you for listening to my speech.